Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Gabriel890, back again with part 2 of the N64. So that means there's a part 1. If you haven't seen it, you're going to be completely lost, but it's too late now. So, let's get on with it. Alright, so these next few ones have the really cool N64 hard case that just makes all the difference in the world. So, yeah, anyways. Tonic Trouble. This one looked like an interesting one that I picked up at a pawn shop for $7.25. Alright, now this one has just a little bit of a story. There was an N64 bundle that came up on Craigslist. And there was two N64s, two expansion packs, and then a bunch of games. Most of which were commons, not really anything to look at, and they were also like pretty worn down. Now keep in mind this was a number of years ago, so they weren't worth anywhere near what they are now. But I kind of felt like, the guy was asking $100, and I'm like, I don't know. There's nothing that I would personally want to keep from it. I would just be like parting it out or whatever, so I decided not to. But then I was at work when I saw this, and so naturally I have all the time in the world, so I gravitated back to Craigslist and was looking it over again. And decided, I'm just going to double check, maybe there's a rare gem in here. And I'm glad I did, because there was a rare gem in there of sorts. I'm talking about Worms Armageddon, which had an extremely low print run, apparently, on the N64. So therefore has been between like 150 to like $200 for a long time. And I think it's gone up now, just like everything else. But yeah, as soon as I saw the value of that, I like ran outside, called up the guy, and was like, "Hey, I want to buy this bundle." And I did. And so I was glad that nobody else jumped on it. But yeah, so I ended up getting Worms Armageddon for $3.63. So that was pretty cool. One of the best wild finds for me. Alright, and then here's another classic for sure, and that is Conker's Bad Fur Day. Very fun and twisted game by Rare. I grabbed this one for $79.68 on eBay. At the time, it was a decent price. I have no idea what it's doing now. Hopefully it's gone up so I don't look like such a fool. Alright. One of the staples of the N64. This game brought us all together. And it will do it again. 007 GoldenEye. Man, I remember just so much fun with this game. We would never get tired of it. We would just play that multiplayer all the time. So of course I was going to grab this one. And so I originally got it for $3.80 in a bundle. And I ended up getting like 2 more copies, and so in the end I came out even. One of the best N64 games. Alright, and then this one was in the pawn shop, and that's Bomberman Hero, which I got for $7.30. Haven't played that one much, but I did play this one a bunch, and that is Bomberman 64. This was another staple we would play all the time and just get just such a kick out of. So I got this one off eBay, $24.74. And I remember it was ridiculous because it was shipped USPS. It got all the way to the state I live in, but then all of a sudden the post office was like, "Oh, there's not enough postage." And so they shipped it all the way back, and then the seller had to resend it. Like, it was ridiculous. Okay. Wave Race 64, another really fun one. That I had to have. Wave Race, $4.90. Alright. And then this is like Wave Race in space. F-Zero X. Really hard game. Or at least it was when we were young, but we just thought it was so cool. we got this one for $14.98. Alright, and then of course, you gotta have Kirby. Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Got this one for $26.99 off of eBay. Alright, here's another big one. Donkey Kong 64. Got this one for $7.50 originally, and then I think I got another copy or two, and then came out even in the end. Alright. And this is another big one that I would play a lot with my friend. Star Fox 64. Phenomenal game. This one. $18.95 off of eBay. Alright. And then we got Paper Mario that I grabbed for where is it? I know I got it off of eBay. Shoot. I'm not seeing this one. I want to say it was like $27.50. Sorry, I was in the wrong place. But I'm glad I grabbed it when I did. Alright, then Dr. Mario 64. I believe this one, yeah, was given to me by a good friend. So, $0. Alright. This is a big one. So many good memories with this. Mario Kart 64. That's Rainbow Road, man. Rainbow Road. So much fun. And I grabbed this one for $7.77, but I did come across another copy, so came out even. You know, that seems to happen a lot. It's kind of nice, though. Okay, now, it really pays to tell people that you collect games and, like, memorabilia and stuff. Because I remember telling a good friend of mine that I really liked the boxes for video games. And he was like, oh, you do? Here, you can just have ours. Like, these, we'll just throw these away anyways. And so now I'm glad that that happened and that I hung on to them. So the first of which, it was only the box, but of course I ended up getting the game as well. Banjo-Kazooie. Gotta have this one. I have a good friend of mine that he argues that this is the best 3D platformer on the N64. And, you know, he's got a point. But let's see. Banjo-Kazooie, for a complete in box copy, got it for $32. Then Banjo-Tooie, complete in box, cost me $10.37. Okay, then we got Super Smash Bros. The original. I had never even heard of this game. I just went over to my friend's house and he had it, and we just played the heck out of it all the time. I just had a lot of fun with this one. So, Super Smash Bros. $47.20 to get a complete in-box copy. Alright, and then of course, if you own an N64, I think by law you have to have this. Super Mario 64. The launch game of the N64. But it was more than enough. So much fun. Everybody loved it. So yeah, $0 for a complete in box. I'll take that. I think that's one where I had gotten a couple of copies and was able to wheel and deal. Alright, now we're down to the final two. And if you can't guess these, I don't know. Okay. Of course, though, we're gonna have these ones. My all-time favorite game series, that's for dang sure, and these are up there as some of my all-time favorite games. So the first one we're gonna talk about, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Man, where to start? I could do an entire video just on this game, and I could talk about it for hours. So, let's begin. No, I'm just kidding. I won't subject you to that. But just it's so cool though. Like, I love that Nintendo so many times is willing to just think outside the box and try something just completely different. And sometimes it's a hit, and other times a miss. But this one is definitely a hit. Just such a cool concept, kind of a darker Zelda, and I love this game. And I remember my friends, like, they had just as much fun watching me play it for the first time, because they were pretty upset when I had told them I had never played it. But yeah, so Majora's Mask complete in box, they paid $26.38. Now I already had the box, so that was like to get my game and the manual and everything else. All right. Then the Big Daddy. This game had a big, big impact on me, and that was like even before I had really played it. But yeah, of course, I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Everybody I knew had this game, and it wasn't one that you would really pop in with your friends. Maybe you did, but we would always play, Mario Kart or Super Smash Bros. Or whatever. But I would always ask, can I please just ride the horse around? That's all I want to do. And so most of the time they would let me do that. But that's it. Don't go anywhere. Don't talk to anyone. Don't do anything. Because I'm still playing the game. But then I ended up getting the GameCube Collector's Edition of the Legend of Zelda series. So it came with this, Majora's Mask, and then the first two Zelda games. So then I was finally able to play it. And it blew my mind. And it touched my heart. And in a lot of ways, this is still my favorite video game of all time. Just everything about it is incredible. Just the music, the graphics, the story, the locations, the characters, the art style. Just so much. So much good. Anyways, complete in box. $38.30. And a quick story was my friend's box that he gave me was actually like pretty beat up. And the gold cartridge I had was a little scratched and all that. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to sell that, and then I want to get like basically a collector's edition in a way. Well, not the collector's edition, but like just a much better condition copy. That was a very long way of saying that. I'm sorry. But anyways, it was going for about 115 on eBay, and I was looking, and a lot of them were in rough shape, just like mine. So I had it for 115 on eBay or best offer. And then I put it on Craigslist because I was like, hey, what the heck? And so I'll usually knock off like the eBay fees, the PayPal fees, shipping, and then a little bit more just to entice. And so I think I had it for about $85. And I had all these people, hey, I'll give you $50, I'll give you $30. And then this guy made this post on Craigslist calling me out. And he was saying, what the heck's wrong with you? This is worth, $50 at most. Get this piece of crap copy out of here. You're a joke. And it was funny though, because the next day I literally sold it on eBay for $100. So I was like, I don't know where you're getting your information, man. But, some games, yeah, I agree, they're overpriced. But eBay, I feel like, is the best way to see what a game is going for. Like, it's auction style most of the time, and you just see what people are willing to pay for something. Anyways, yeah, so that's my N64 collection. I grew up with it, not in my house, but in my heart. And then, yeah, I'm glad that I decided to grab all those games. That really had a huge impact on me growing up. So, again, what are some of your favorite N64 games? Some of your favorite N64 memories? I don't miss the controller. I remember it worked as a kid. You can adapt, but tough stuff. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. As always, thanks for sticking around, and have a good one.